Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, Empire, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm very casual today. I'm dressed very casually. I hope you guys can forgive me. You know what? I like to try to look my best. I appreciate your time. Just simply coming up here, clicking on a video, listening to me babble. I appreciate your time. And I would like to reciprocate by trying to look as professional as I can. But I got a lot going on today, man. So I apologize. I hope you guys can forgive me. I didn't know which way to go today. There were a couple different things I wanted to talk about. And one of them was not AMP, but AMPERA. They launched their website, so I was like, okay, well, I have to at least mention it, and we will. That was the video for today. So between that and the price action, we'll be discussing them both right after this. Yeah, do you like the exploding podcast? I've been using that same thing for years. I think that's where like your sponsors are supposed to go, but nobody is ever going to sponsor this channel, man. Nobody wants to hear anything negative, and I'm not trying to intentionally be negative, just pointing out realities. And truth is without bias. I mean, there's no positive or negative to it. Yeah, but it's the way that I see it. That's kind of it. So let's go ahead and start with the price. Getting some correction. We got the Bart Simpson thing going. Don't you like that? Isn't that what we do here? Isn't that what crypto people do? Is we show you charts and you can see what happened so that we can tell you what's about to happen. It's absolute rubbish, by the way. Nobody knows if it's going to go up or down or sideways. They just they say it with such confidence that you just want to believe them. And you couple that with a little thing called confirmation bias, and yeah, everything that they're going to say, it sounds absolutely reasonable and rational, so they're going to pile into it. But yeah, there's some correction. There's likely going to be more. Nothing fundamentally changed. That's kind of the kicker, and that's what my last two videos were about. We're simply pointing out that there has been no fundamental change in this. Nothing. No big news aside from them fixing the spend app so that so that the places that you can spend your crypto, that they load faster on the spend app. That was it. It took them a while. It took them about 18 months to get there. But, you know, when you big engineering team, man, it's hard to get everybody on the same page. But on your black hole spend wallet, the people will load quicker now. So, when you're waiting to pay for Dunkin', you don't have to, get it set 5 minutes before you get there. It'll load inside of 30 seconds. So, you're good to go there. But yeah, look, man, it's the price is what it is. This is crypto. They go up, they go down. Sometimes they do it without any reason whatsoever. This is it, doing it without any reason whatsoever. I don't see this as any kind of real insider knowledge or whales accumulating. I see it as a small, very low market price token that can be put into play. AMP has done this over the period, the entire lifespan of this token. It'll fly up every now and again. I'd love to believe that it's on its way, but I don't see it, man. Not in this market. Not today. I mean, it's just been negative after negative after negative as far as market sentiment goes, and everything's been getting its ass kicked. So it's nice if you were able to take some profits. If you simply don't care, then you know what, enjoy it. You have more money today than you had yesterday, and go crypto. But let's go to the AMPERA website because they did launch it. I guess, is that the icon? I don't even know what that is. I you know what? I'm gonna call it the icon. That's how in tune I am with modern. With modern website design. But they did launch. Look, it's right there. I actually used the other one that they used, the 80s version of it, on my thumbnail. And I tried to make that thumbnail as garish as possible. Hope you enjoyed that. But yeah, there we go. AMPERA. It's a new era of digital money, collateral protocol for on-chain credit, and all of the other write-up. The website is not terribly interactive. I would have liked to have actually seen some team member names on here. Typically, that's what you do. But I don't know, man. Maybe Ampera is the new way, and they're going to redesign and just change the policy on whatever happens to go on a website right now. But you know what? It is in fact a website, so they have something. Links to your Discord, links to your Twitter, links to the GitHub. Now, I was excited about that one. I was like, oh, yes, now we get to see what they've been working on, because they've been building, building, building. Just so busy, can't do press releases, can't really say out any information because we're so busy building. So I clicked the link, and it took me to here, which is the Ampera Foundation in the GitHub. And there is Dick. They got nothing. There are no repositories. There are no projects. I thought they had some JSON packages up there. I thought they had something up there, but I'm not seeing it. And yeah, so they linked you to the GitHub that has absolutely nothing. Now, for those who don't spend a lot of time on GitHub, this is actually the GitHub for an app that me and a couple of my team are building out. It's a simple video conferencing app, but it's blockchains. You know, it's a dApp. And here's our GitHub. Now, the funny thing is that we haven't been working on this for years and years and years, and we haven't been working on it with other people's money. We're bootstrapped, and we are completely open source because this is blockchain, and blockchain really needs to be open sourced. So when Ampera actually does put something in there, I'm really, really, really hoping that they do it open sourced, because it's nice to know what they're actually doing with your money. It's really nice to have visibility on a blockchain product. It's really nice to know what makes it work, as opposed to simple, illusion. And that's kind of what GitHub is for, and that's kind of what open source is for. So maybe I guess they're kind of really, really still early in their process. But you guys have had months and months and months to get whatever you're trying to get worked out. You continue to say you're building, but then we go to your GitHub and there's just nothing there. I mean, that's not my link. That's your link. We'll do it together. That's your link. This is what you have. So I guess the website, it's nice. Look, it scrolls real nice. I would have liked to seen team members on here. I would have liked to seen something on here, as opposed to a simple Discord and Twitter link. And the bear about this, and this is kind of this is a me thing more than anybody else. So I'm not criticizing them for this. But you know what? You only have one chance to launch. That's kind of the problem, is that you only have one chance to go live, to make it all, bring it all together and show everybody what you've been so busy building. And that's what we got. So I kind of got to ask again, what would you say you do here? Because you have this team of engineers, you have these big, massive grants of AMP tokens. You have tons of engineers, tons of building. But that's what you get. That's your first step out, your introduction. You open the door to the house, and there's nothing in there. There's nothing in there but a sign that says coming soon. I would question it. Anyway, guys, that's all I got on this one. Questions or comments, got@thepodcast.com, and you know I answer all of them. If you have negativity or want to downvote, man, knock yourself out. Nobody watches. Nobody really watches me. I'm not going to affect the price of AMP, I guess is what I'm saying. Still pulling for it, man. Still pulling for it 100%. It's a product. It is a product. Just incredibly mismanaged. Anyway, that's all we got, guys. Until next time, please stay safe and please be smart with your money. Cheers.